Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau is leading his country in this explosive face-off with India at a time when his popularity within his own country has been declining and has hit a record low. This, of course, is not a decline that has arisen over recent days, over the past week really, as a consequence of the confrontation with India. Trudeau's popularity has been declining now for a number of years, or it has remained static at a quite low level. And this is something that has been indicated quite clearly in this new survey conducted by Ipsos, which shows 40% support for opposition Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre for the position of Prime Minister. Trudeau is behind at 31% and Jagmeet Singh, who heads the New Democratic Party, is at 22%. Poilievre is up 5 points from a year back. Trudeau remains static at 31% relative to a year ago. Jagmeet Singh has dropped 4 points given the relative positions recorded in these polls. The poll shows that if an election were to be held today, the Conservatives rather than Trudeau's Liberals would form government in Canada. Trudeau's unpopularity now appears to have arisen over economic issues, particularly dissatisfaction over the cost of living, over inflation, access to housing. These are pressing domestic issues throughout the country, and a growing number of Canadians appear to like Poilievre's plans to save the economy and to tackle particularly healthcare and housing. Trudeau, who was ahead of Poilievre only in Quebec, has a lot to do clearly to try and claw back some of that popularity he has lost. In Quebec, he had 34% in comparison to 23% for Poilievre. Trudeau has said he will lead his party in the next general election, which is now due in the fall of 2025. But the poll also suggests that 60% of Canadians believe someone other than Trudeau should lead the Liberals into the next election. And that figure is up from 54% in a poll conducted in December of last year. Trudeau's Liberals are a minority government that continues with support from the NDP headed by Jagmeet Singh. That support is now likely to have been firmed up and ought to keep Trudeau as Prime Minister for at least the next couple of years. These days, of course, 2 days is a long time in politics in Canada. A lot could change very quickly in 2 days, never mind 2 years.